This latest winter blast is another reminder of how dangerous being outside in the cold can be, especially for those with no place to call home. Our Elias Johnson joins us with the details of a deadly fire in Des Moines. Elias.
Janae, good evening. It is just not pleasant out here, obviously, and when you don't have a place to call home, no shelter, these are temperatures that it's just, you can't survive out here, and it doesn't take long before the elements can take your life. And for those that do find a shelter and do have a place to at least get out of the wind and some of the cold, even then, they'll find just about anything to try to stay warm, whether it's burning something or a space heater. And today, evidently, that was the case for a deadly fire earlier today. This was around 3 o'clock or so. Fire crews and police responded to a fire inside a commercial storage building. This was the 2100 block of East Euclid, and once on scene, emergency crews found the body of an adult man inside. And according to police, the sad facts here, that victim was living inside that storage building, sleeping in a makeshift tent, and used a wood-burning heat source to try to stay warm. And after they did some more investigating, they found other combustible items inside that tent where the open flame was that he was using just to try to stay somewhat warm in these frigid temperatures. We don't know that victim's name, but there is a good chance the folks over at Joppa or even Central Iowa Shelter and Services likely does know that name. Part of their mission and their work, not only to try to give services to those who don't have a home, they keep a database. And when this type of weather sets in, so do they. They spend time trying to make contact on a cold night like tonight, make contact with those folks and try one last effort to try to bring them inside not only a shelter, but obviously a place that's a lot more safe. And the goal here is to save lives.
We can see the storms coming, we can see the temperatures coming, and that's where the first snippet of information has to get out to people that are unsheltered. That's where that by name list and knowing where everyone is at here in our community becomes critical to that life and death conversation. We make sure everybody's aware that it's coming, we tell them over and over and over again, and usually even as the event gets started, our team is still out there saying, please come inside.
And after tonight, those groups will be back out providing those welfare checks of folks on their database to make sure that they made it through if they were not able to convince them to come to a shelter. I did talk with Joe Stevens with Joppa. He said this will be their 802nd consecutive week of making those rounds, and apparently it's working. They said heading into this storm, they were able to convince over 600 people to come out of the elements, someplace safe, someplace warm, and try to wait this out before the weather can hopefully warm up somewhat. But it's just a reminder, Janae, that there are groups that try to look out for these people, and unfortunately when they try to do this themselves, we have issues. We've seen fires, we know, along the banks and some of those makeshift tents as people are just trying to stay warm right now. All shelters are at capacity, but as we heard this week, they make extra room for those people. They won't turn anyone away because they know what the consequences could be for that. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, they have a life-saving mission, especially in this type of brutal weather. Thanks a lot, Elias.